years to write. I started it 10 years ago in New York, and then I had to interrupt writing that book to write Jerusalem in the Quran. And then for 2 years I was traveling after 9/11. And then I came back home to Trinidad and I completed the book, and it was launched just Friday, last Friday. So that book is at the back, Surah Al-Kahfi and the Modern Age. And then I wrote a third book entitled Signs of the Last Day in the Modern Age, in which I use my knowledge of international politics, international economics, and the Quran to analyze current events unfolding in the world, like the feminist revolution, like the war on terror, and to show the links between these subjects and the signs of the last day. So that book also is at the back. It was launched just Friday, last Friday. It has not as yet reached the bookshops, but we have all three of those books at the back for you. Any questions from anybody? Excuse my coughing. No questions.
On behalf of the organizer, I would like to thank Brother Sheikh Imran for his great insight on Gold Jina, Islam and the Future of Money. We close the session by reciting Tasbih Kafarah and Surah Al-Ans.
I forgot to mention that while Bretton Woods had established a link between the US dollar and gold at $35 an ounce, and that any central bank could come to the United States with US dollars, and the United States was obliged under international law to redeem those dollars for gold. That lasted only until 1971. Nick Mahoney has just reminded me. In 1971, September 71, the British came. I think there was collusion between the British and the United States. The British came with about $3 billion US dollars and said, "Uncle Sam, are you there? Uncle Sam, I want to get the gold." 3 billion US dollars. So Richard Nixon retired to Camp David. They normally do that. And then on Sunday morning he announced to the world that he was tearing up the Bretton Woods Agreement. He said, "We gave our word, but we don't have to keep it." And so since September 1971, there is no redeemability of the US dollar for gold. So no paper currency in the world has any integrity at all left in it after that. It's all fraudulent. Thank you very much.